Hey everybody, welcome to Saturday's at-home workout presented to you by Progression Fitness. My name is Coach Nick. I'm here to take you through the day's workout. Here we go, let's get to it. First things first, let's talk about our Grease the Groove today. Again, that's where I ask you to do 10 sets of exercise of something throughout the day. So even if you don't get to a workout today, at least you did something. Okay, today or on the weekends in general, we usually leave Saturday and Sunday up to your choice. So what would you like to repeat? Is there a movement you want to work on and put in there? Other things we've done this week were push-ups, pistols, planks, and other things like those. Feel free if you want to repeat one of those, that's a great idea. You can't get too good at those bodyweight gymnastic movements. Or what else could you put in there? If you have a dumbbell and you want to get stronger at pressing, for example, maybe you could put in 7 or 8 reps on the left, on the right for your 10 sets today and perform one of those sets every half an hour. If you have any questions, go ahead and PM me or comment in this video or on our Facebook page. I'd be glad to answer them. Let's go ahead and start your first set of Grease the Groove today. Let's go right into our warm-up today, folks. Let's get outside for 10 to 15 minutes of cardio. Remember, if you're trying to build that cardio engine or starting to slowly embrace running, an easy way to get into that could be 30 seconds run or jog, 1 minute walk. Okay, or 30 seconds run, or 1 minute on jog, 1 minute walk. And if you have the ability to jog for an entire 15 minutes, go ahead, get out there, do it. All right, when you come back in, here's what I'm gonna ask you to do. Is I want you to go through 3 rounds of the following, okay? 40 high knee steps. I would start this out your first round just as like a march in place, just slow knee to elbows. As you get warm, pick up the pace though. Then you're gonna do 5 on the left, 5 on the right, side lunges. Okay, this is a lot more difficult than it looks, requires a lot of mobility, especially in the ankles, to be able to comfortably do this. It is normal to fall over backwards the first time you do this, so make sure you have a safe area to do this in. And then last but not least, classic 3 pump stretches. I mean, I could ask you to do these every single day. Fantastic movement, would be great for Grease the Groove, you name it. Okay, so let's go through that for 3 rounds, and we'll meet back for our strength portion. All right, welcome back from the warm-up. I hope you're feeling warm. Let's get right to strength today. Today you have 5 sets. We're sticking with tempo work this week, and we're gonna finish the week off with 5 sets of 5 on the left, 5 on the right, split squats. We've done this a couple different ways. Today I demo it using my couch. All right, notice I put my back leg up. I try to step out far enough so when I do go into the split squat, my front knee stays behind or in line with my foot. So if there's a line like straight up from my ankle, perpendicular, my shin stays in line with that line or behind it. I'm really thinking about leaning back onto that back knee that's almost touching the ground. Okay, today I would like you to try to throw a tempo in there if you can. Try to take 3 seconds on the way down of each split squat. Essentially, that's just going to be you showing control in the movement. If you need to, count 1, 2, 3. Then I'm gonna have you do 8 tricep extensions. We've done this one a lot. There's a lot of different ways to do it. You could do it behind your head like a skull crusher. You could do it leaning against an object, kind of like a bent over row, squeezing your elbow on your side, and again, just extending that arm straight back. That's a little more difficult and will probably take, you probably only be able to use a lighter weight because you're gonna get more tricep isolation. Versus when you reach that weight overhead, obviously you're using both arms. Still difficult, but you're using a few other muscles there as well. So with that being said, let's get set up. Do a couple practice rounds to see what variation is going to be right for you. On the split squat, remember there's nothing wrong with just getting in a half split stance on the ground, almost like a lunge, but not quite, and doing it that way. You'll have a lot better balance and coordination if you do. Go ahead, let's get started with our strength work today. All right, welcome back from the strength portion, friends. Let's get right into the workout of the day today. It is 4 rounds of a 400-meter run, 8 box overs, 16 shoulder to overhead. Now, hopefully you know your 400-meter run route by now. If not, and you didn't find it in your warm-ups, take a extra little warm-up here. You can walk it, jog it, and go find out what your 400-meter distance is going to be. I recommend using anywhere from 90 seconds to 2 minutes, running at a good pace, and finding a target, and then just repeating running to that target each round for your 400-meter run. Okay, and again, 90 seconds to 2 minutes are just averages that I'm guessing or working with based off of what I've seen you guys do back in progression. Remember, 400 meters would be 3 laps in our back parking lot. After that, the box overs. I use my ottoman. I also use a different angled approach onto my sofa, okay? And you notice the reason I show the sofa one is if you don't have something you can safely step on or over, or it's too soft to step on or over, you just don't have a box, right? You could use something that has a ledge on it. It could be outside, it could be a sofa if it's firm enough, and step up and over just to get that lateral stepping movement and whatnot. If you have a box, you know what to do. Okay, for this today, this could be an upscale if you wanted to hold dumbbells in your hands while you did this, or hold a plate. By all means, it'd be a great way to spice this up, okay? I don't think I'd get much crazier than 35s or 25s today, but go ahead and try it. And last but not least, we have our 16 shoulder to overheads. Today we're just thinking any way to get those weights from your shoulder to overhead. This could be done with a slam ball, dumbbells, kettlebells, barbell, you name it. If you're doing single arm, I would go 8 on the left, 8 on the right. Okay, if you don't have heavy weights, you're like, Nick, this is too easy, just doing 8 left, 8 right. Well, then go ahead and you can do 16 on the left, 16 on the right, or find a number in between there that's appropriate. You'll need to do that with a practice round though. It should be something that if I asked you to, you probably could do unbroken, but by the end of this workout, you're gonna have to break up these shoulder to overheads into 2 sets potentially, all right? So, let's go ahead, start the warm up. Again, STO, just to briefly review, shoulder to overhead. That could be push press, push jerk, strict press. I wouldn't recommend strict press today, but you could do it. All right, and then let's get after it. Go ahead, folks. Again, please do a practice round and then let's begin. Awesome work today on getting another workout in progression. Have a great rest of your Saturday and weekend, and we will see you for Sunday's at-home workout. Bye.